Here we go.
Carroll Broadcasting Sports presents high school volleyball action.
And a good evening to you here on 93.7 KKRL. Tyler Bruner joining you here on primetime on KKRL. We are just about ready for some volleyball action. Welcome you here to the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform, all distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. And we're here on the Mackey Motors pregame show. 5 new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. We got Rolling Valley Conference action for you here tonight as the Coon Bayard Crusaders on senior night are hosting the Paton Churdan Rockets. This will ought to be a fun matchup between two teams that, right now are struggling in the RBC but are hungry for some more wins as well. We are getting close to the end of the season and the postseason starting very, very soon. Again, Coon Bayard hosting Paton Churdan here tonight. We're going to take just a quick, 2.5 minute break. We'll be right back here on 93.7 KKRL, back in 2.5 minutes.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
For almost 150 years, Roselle Mutual has been insuring homes, farms, and so much more in Carroll and the surrounding communities. We offer outstanding coverage whether you need it for your shiny new car, your next ATV ride in the trails, or boating day on the water, or you're looking to put better protection on your family home and farm. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with expertise, exceptional service, and quality insurance for all of your needs. For commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance, give us a call today at 792-4525. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
Hey sports fans! If you're hearing this message, chances are it's from a device that holds a battery. These little batteries cause big fires in the landfill. They explode when crushed, and we crush everything. Drop batteries in the battery collection program, not in the trash. Collection sites are located in communities throughout Carroll County. Visit carrollcountylandfill.com to find a collection site near you. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, wishing our area athletes a safe and successful sports season.
DMAC's 11,000 square foot expansion is done. It features a state-of-the-art welding lab and classroom. Students can learn on their schedule a variety of welding techniques and methods now available on the DMAC Carroll campus. The expansion also includes a brand new commons area that features study spaces and will host many events, including guest speakers. With this new space, students can easily access one-on-one support from advisors and counselors. To make your educational goals a reality, come see our expansion today or call us at 792-1755.
Oh, hell no! Not again! Has the roof on your home or business been damaged by the recent hailstorm? Does your roof need looked at? Let our hail damage experts at Brinks Exteriors work for you to get you a new roof. Call 712 Roof Pro. We know the last thing you want to do is worry about your biggest investment. Hail happens, but we can fix it. Call Brinks Exteriors now for a free roof inspection. 712 Roof Pro.
Back here on 93.7 KKRL. Want to welcome you back here to the Mackey Motors pre-game show. Tyler Bruner joining you here tonight. We got Dylan to my left running tonight's video package, which you can watch right now. We are live on our YouTube channel. All you got to do is search Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. So again, we are live on that channel, getting you ready for some Rolling Valley Conference action, volleyball action, I should say, here tonight as the Coon Bayard Crusaders, they got senior night here tonight. Almost wanted to say parents' night, but they have senior night tonight, so they are honored their seniors right before we got started here tonight. And so we'll talk about those seniors here in a little bit, but let's talk about this matchup here tonight. We'll talk about the Paton Churdan Rockets. They are the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. They are led by Michaela Spar. They come into tonight with an 0-12 record, so it's been nothing but a rough season here for the Paton Churdan Rockets. A lot of new faces in the lineup. A lot of freshmen and sophomores they're starting here this season. They had a close match against Colonesco, losing 3-2. Had another nice game against the Arriva Rockets, but ended up falling there as well, 3-1. And again, this is just a team that's full of freshmen, full of sophomores, a couple of seniors that are leading this team here this season. Those seniors include Emma Stream and Taryn Fisher, as well as Paige Teeples. Those are the three seniors that are leading this team that have some experience, but again, a lot of new faces in the rotation for the Rockets. Some of those new girls include Callie Fitzpatrick, Becca Anderson, who's a freshman, and we got Grace Cullum, who's a sophomore, Lily Richards, who's a sophomore, and Mia Russell, who is a freshman as well. So a lot of girls who are continuing to get experience this season. Paton Churdan doesn't really play as many games as a lot of other teams within the Rolling Valley Conference or in the other conferences. Right now, this is only their 13th game of the season. So, as these girls grow and develop over the years, Paton Churdan could become a nice team within the Rolling Valley Conference. And, of course, the next game they got after this one, they'll have the CAM tournament coming up this Saturday, so just more opportunities to grow. I believe they have 6 or 7 teams, including Paton Churdan, there on Saturday. So that'll be, again, nice competition for the Rockets before postseason starts. Let's move over to the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. Here tonight, they come in with a 5-17 record. They are led by Marissa Dembinski here this season. They're on a 4-game skid right now. They lost a close game last time to Exira EHK 3-2. That was a close game for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders, who again are still trying to figure things out. There's been some service saving issues I've heard. There's been just a little bit of communication things as well. But they're going to look to try to smooth those things out before the playoffs start as well. A very winnable game here tonight for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. They get a game here tonight under their belts, and they enter the next game that they have Tuesday against Arriva. We'll be there for that broadcast on Tuesday. They'll go up against Arriva with a nice win under their belts. So again, if they win here tonight, that'll be some nice motivation there. Also tonight is senior night, so they honored the 3 seniors they got on this team, which includes Laura Anthofer, Gracie Johnson, and Lacey Davis. Those are the 3 seniors that are leading this team here this season. And as well, for Coon Rapids Bayard, a lot of sophomores and freshmen on their team as well. They're still trying to figure out things with their team as a whole as well. Some of those other team members include Ella Heidoff, who's a freshman. Malia Klayberg, who's a freshman, who has been playing very well this season. 78 kills, leads the team. 31 blocks as well, that leads the team. Lydia Hoffbauer, who's a junior, 51 kills for her this season, who's doing very well with 124 digs. Gracie Johnson, again, that senior we talked about, who has 175 assists. That's going to be their main setter tonight. 137 digs, 18 blocks, 16 aces. Is either first or second in their categories, so she's been doing very well this season. Laura Anthofer, who we were talking about not too long ago, 9 aces, 5 digs on her this season. Some of the other starters Coon Rapids Bayard will see includes Lacey Davis, who has 207 digs. That leads the team for Coon Rapids Bayard. She's going to be the libero for tonight. Aubrey Hoffbauer, a freshman, is going to be starting tonight. 31 kills, 6 assists, 36 digs, 12 blocks, 10 aces. And Anna Hart, who comes into tonight with 137 digs, 19 aces. Those are some of the bigger stats for her tonight. Stats-wise for Paton Churdan, Emma Stream comes in with 100 assists. She's going to be second or first. Becca Anderson will be, Bailey Anderson. There's 2 Andersons on that Paton Churdan team. Bailey Anderson, second in assists with 93. So Paton Churdan's kind of trying to figure out who's their main setter tonight, so they might run a 4-2. So we'll have to see what happens there. Callie Fitzpatrick, 5 blocks, leads the team here this season. Bailey Anderson, 93 assists, like we said. Becca Anderson right now leading the team, or second in the team, in kills, 48, 73 digs. That leads the team, and 14 aces. And Paige Teeples leads the team in kills with 55. She also has 13 aces and 4 blocks on her season as well. So right now, statistically on paper, Coon Rapids Bayard looking like a team that might come away with this game tonight. But as a lot of fans, a lot of coaches know, you can't just look at stats or wins or anything. Gotta kind of look at it as a whole. You got to come in thinking, you got to put into perspective all the abilities that each of the team has, and you can't just look at the record and say, well, it's a winnable game, because every game is, but you always got to put it out on the line. I got Coon Rapids Bayard, Paton Churdan here tonight on 93.7 KKRL. Thanks so much for joining us here. We got another conference game over on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blakeman's got you there. with East Sac, South Central Calhoun. So Raiders fans, Titans fans, if you're looking for that broadcast, again, that's on Kick 106.7. Also available, sports.1380kcim.com and on the free CB Sports Network mobile app. And also, don't forget, later on tonight, we will name our Motor Inn Player of the Game. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything sales, service, parts, and collision. That'll come up after the game is done. They're just about getting ready. We're just about underway here tonight for this matchup tonight. Just a few more notes that I have on this game. Next game-wise, we talked Paton Churdan. Their next game will be the CAM tournament this upcoming Saturday. That's going to be some nice competition that Paton Churdan will see there. Coon Bayard gets another good game, another winnable game for them. Arweva, another team in the RVC that's been struggling. They've played Coon a couple. I think Coon, I believe that Carroll tournament is where Arweva saw Coon, if I'm thinking correctly there. So yeah, another really good game for Coon, and then they wrap up their season with the RVC tournament coming up Saturday, October the 15th. Paton Churdan will be at that tournament as well, and then believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we get into playoffs, which I think is hard to believe, but we are almost into volleyball playoffs. But a couple of nice challenges for both of these teams coming up to round out the regular season. Well, we are going to get the announcements of the starting lineups and the national anthem coming up next. We are going to take a quick 3-minute timeout, and we'll be right back here on 93.7 KKRL.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
At the Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from the Present Company in Audubon.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Rolling Valley Conference action is about ready to get underway. Coon Rapids Bayard on senior night. They are hosting Paton Churdan. This is ought to be an exciting matchup here in Coon Rapids. Again, both these teams hungry for some W's late in the season. We're, of course, getting to the Rolling Valley Conference tournament here soon, October the 15th. So if I'm thinking right, that is next weekend. If memory serves me correctly, if my dates are correct, next weekend, the RVC tournament. So literally, we're wrapping up the regular season here very soon. Starters for tonight's contest, Coon Rapids Bayard will start a 5'10" freshman in Malia Clayberg, a 6' junior in Lydia Hoffbauer, 5'9" senior in Laura Anthofer, 5'6" senior in Gracie Johnson, 5'4" senior in Lacey Davis, a 5'9" freshman in Aubrey Hoffbauer, and a 5'8" freshman in Anna Hart. For the Paton Churdan Rockets, they'll start a 5'5" senior in Emma Stream, 5'7" freshman in Callie Fitzpatrick, a 5'7" senior in Bailey Anderson, 5'7" freshman in Becca Anderson, 5'2" senior in Taryn Fisher, and a 5'5" senior in Paige Teeples. It'll be Emma Stream who will start it off for this contest. Here we go with Gracie Johnson, gets it over on the left side to Anna Hart, and Anna Hart will get us going with the first kill of the contest. From my bird's eye view, I'm in the Paton Churdan side of life, so Coon Rapids Bayard's to my left, Paton Churdan's to my right. Getting it going will be Gracie Johnson, who serves this one away. It's going to go off the hands of Fisher there for a few seconds. Emma Stream free balls it over. Gracie Johnson gets it left side to Anna Hart, who's going to hit it out of bounds. So that'll be a 1-all tie here. It'll be Fisher coming on out. And coming into the contest, it'll be Mia Russell, the 5'4" freshman. 27 kills, 3 assists, 19 digs for her this season. Back to serve, it'll be Becca Anderson. 14 aces for her this season. Lacey Davis gets it over to Gracie Johnson. She sets it right side to Anna Hart, who pushes it over, trying to go line, but pushes it out of bounds. Back to serve once again, it'll be Becca Anderson. Or it will be Becca Anderson, who will be back to serve for the Rockets. Serve is on the way. Top spin serve. That is served a little bit too long. That goes out of bounds. And that'll be a 2-all tie here early in set one. Anna Hart will be back to serve here for the Crusaders. Serve is on the way. Top spin serve. It could be Anderson with the pass. Goes up into the rafters, and that's an ace serve for Anna Hart. So Hart gets the offense going with a kill and an ace unofficially here in set one. 3-2 lead for the Crusaders early. Anna Hart serve is on the way. This one going to go right off the tape on the right side. And that'll be the point for CRB. Tied at 3-all now early in set one. Back to serve here for the Rockets. It'll be Callie Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick serves this one away. This one is going to be Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer going to get it on the left side that time from Johnson, but it's going to go out of bounds. So Paton Churdan Rockets will grab the lead here for the first time at 4-3. Here's Fitzpatrick back to serve again. It's on the way. It's Hoffbauer. Davis keeps this one alive. Free ball over by Anna Hart. It's going to be Stream. Free ball over by Teeples, and Teeples is going to get that one into the donut. It was Lacey Davis trying to come up and keep that one alive, but unfortunately she could not get there in time. So now it is Paton Churdan who is up 5-3. Largest lead for them here tonight. Fitzpatrick will serve this one away. Lacey Davis with that. It's Johnson. Almost free balling over by Antover, but Antover's going to put it into the net. And Paton Churdan extends their lead 6-3. Early on in this first set, Fitzpatrick will be back to serve once again. Right at the net, it is going to be Paton Churdan point. Johnson had went up for the block, but it is going to be Paton Churdan volleyball. 7-3 lead early in set number 1 here. It'll be Fitzpatrick. This time, going to go into the net. 7-4 in favor of Paton Churdan. Fitzpatrick will come on out. Grace Cullum will come in for her. Don't forget also you can watch tonight's contest on our Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. Got Dylan over here running our video package, so appreciate him making a trip with me up here. Malia Clayberg with the serve. A little bit of miscommunication in the middle as Becca Anderson got the serve receive. It went up. Teeples wasn't too quick to, or just saw it, but couldn't get there in time. He served that time for Clayberg. 7-5 still in favor of Paton Churdan. Here's Bailey Anderson. She gets it over to Teeples on the left side. Blocked at the net. That's Laura Antover with the block that time. So a nice one that time by Antover. Point will go to Coon Rapids Bayard. 7-6 lead for Paton Churdan. Here's Bailey Anderson. She sets it middle for Mia Russell. She goes up and hits it. Hit over by Clayberg, but Clayberg behind the 10-foot line can't get it over. That'll be Paton Churdan with the point. They still lead by 2. It'll be Bailey Anderson, the 5'7" senior, back to serve. 10 aces for her on the season. In the back row, it's Lacey Davis. She gets it up to Johnson. She's going to push over, but a little bit of communication there. Emma Stream, free ball over that time by Anderson. It's Johnson. She sets it left side to Hoffbauer into the back row, and she gets the kill. Big swing by Hoffbauer. Got the height that time. She's 6 foot tall, so she was able to go up and swing at it. We'll get a substitution. No, it won't be a substitution. Laura Antover thought she was going to get subbed on out, but she'll go back to serve here. It's 8-7 in favor of Paton Churdan. Serve is on the way. It'll be Becca Anderson to Paige Teeples. She sets it free to Bailey Anderson, who free balls it over. It's Anna Hart to Johnson. Keeping it alive, Bailey Anderson. Free ball over that time by Emma Stream. Here's Johnson, left side to Hoffbauer, who's going to push it over. It's Anderson, who sets it left side to Paige Teeples, but she's going to be dug up by Lacey Davis. Johnson, who gets it over to Hoffbauer. It's kept alive. Free ball over by Teeples. Here's Hoffbauer to Johnson. Free ball over again by Aubrey Hoffbauer. Teeples sends it over, but it's going to be 2 touches by Paton Churdan. We are now tied once again, 8-all here. Do got a couple of Hoffbauers on the floor. Lydia Hoffbauer and Aubrey Hoffbauer will try to keep them separated by the first names. Bailey Anderson gets it to Emma Stream, who free balls it over from the left side. Here's Anna Hart to Johnson. She sets it Lacey Davis behind the 10-foot line. It's going to be dug up by the Rockets. Here's Bailey Anderson. She sets it up to Paige Teeples, but Teeples on the left side will put it into the net. And now Coon Rapids Bayard grabs the lead back. First time they've led since 2-1. In set number 1, it'll be Laura Antover, send it away. Here's Anderson, who sets it left side to Stream, who's going to try to go line, puts it out of bounds. 10-8 in favor of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. But a timeout's called on the floor. We'll take it with them. Back at 30 seconds on KKRL.
How about this?
It's gonna work.
I think so too.
American Family Insurance wants to help you bring your dream home to life. New homeowners can save an average of 22%.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Back here on 93.7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Coon Rapids Bayard coming back here in set number 1. They now lead 10-8. Last time they led was at 2-1. Got the lead at 9-8, and now are getting up by 2. Once again, Laura Antover is back to serve. Antover with the serve. It'll go to Teeples, to Anderson. Kept alive by Lacey Davis. She's got to free ball it over. Stream. She'll get it to Becca Anderson. Back to Stream on the front row. Lacey Davis keeps it alive to Johnson. Sets it left side to Hoffbauer, to Lydia Hoffbauer. Rockets keep it alive. It's Cullum punching it over. It's Johnson in the middle to Hoffbauer, who's dug up. It's Stream to Teeples, who's going to put it into the net. 11-8 lead here for Coon Rapids Bayard. This is their largest lead of the game at 3. Here's Laura Antover, who sends it away. It's Anderson. Becca Anderson to Emma Stream. Lacey Davis able to dig it up. Trying to push it over that time was Gracie Johnson, but she's going to put it into the net. 11-9 lead for Coon Rapids Bayard. Coming out, Laura Antover. Coming in for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders will be Violet Johnson. We also got a substitution for Paton Churdan. Mia Russell coming out, and Karen Fisher, the 5'2" senior, coming into the contest. 2 aces for her this season, and she'll be back to serve. 11-9 lead here in set number 1. Here's Fisher with the serve. It's Davis to Johnson. She sits it left side to Hoffbauer. Swings at it. Blocked at it by Emma Stream. And the point is going to go to Paton Churdan off of the 4 hits by Coon Rapids Bayard. So now here's Paton Churdan coming back here in the game. Serve is on the way. Pushed over that time by Coon Rapids Bayard. It's Anderson, Becca Anderson to Cullum. Free ball over by Stream. It's Davis to Johnson. In the middle to Hoffbauer, to Aubrey Hoffbauer. Stream gets it over to Teeples on the left side. Lacey Davis keeps it alive. Johnson's got to run for it. Davis has got a free ball. This one over from the 10-foot line. It's Anderson to Stream. In the middle to Anderson, to Becca Anderson. It's going to be free balled over. An overpass by Paton Churdan. Anna Hart keeps it alive. Free balled over that time by Johnson. Here's Stream. Pushes it over. And just on the tape, kept alive though by Paton Churdan. Emma Stream swings to that one. And we're going to get a net violation by Coon Rapids Bayard. Tied at 11 apiece. Serve is on the way, but it's going to be out. Serve is on the way from Coon Rapids Bayard. It'll be Fisher to Anderson. Gets it over left side to Anderson, to Becca Anderson. Pushing it over this time will be Anna Hart. Stream gets it left side to Teeples, who swings cross. It's going to be kept alive. Pushed over by Anna Hart. Here is Stream, who gets it over Teeples again to the left side, kept alive. Here's Johnson, pushes it left side to Hart. Swings at it, gets line, and that's the kill. Big kill for Anna Hart that time. So now it is a 13-11 lead here for Coon Rapids Bayard. Here's Bailey Anderson, free balled over by Becca Anderson. It'll be Johnson to Davis behind the 10-foot line. Kept alive by Paton Churdan. Here's Bailey Anderson, free balled over by Stream. It's Davis to Johnson. In the middle to Aubrey Hoffbauer, who's going to swing at it, trying to go to the back row, but she sends it flying out of bounds. Sorry about the quick pause there for just a second, folks. Had to get my thoughts in order of my scores there. Had it backwards for a little bit. Had to get that right. Back to serve now for Paton Churdan. Paige Teeples. That's going to be an overpass by Violet Johnson. She's going to get a chance to keep it alive. It's going to be Gracie Johnson who free balls it over. Here's Lydia Hoffbauer to Johnson. Blocked at the net. Big block by Becca Anderson, but it's kept alive by the Crusaders. Anna Hart's got a free ball this one over. Here's Fisher. She gets it to Bailey Anderson. Pushed over by Becca Anderson. Here's Hoffbauer. Gets it to Gracie Johnson. Swinging at it. That time is Anna Hart. Goes cross for the left side and gets it. Nice swing by Anna Hart. 3 unofficially for her tonight. It is 14-12 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Back to serve again. It'll be Lacey Davis. She sends this one away. Bailey Anderson trying to free ball or try to keep it alive. Becca Anderson keeps it alive, but 4 hits is going to be the call. So that's going to be an ace serve here for Davis. So Davis gets the ace this time. It is now 15-12 in favor of CRB. Serve is on the way. Teebles with the serve receive to Stream, who goes middle to Becca Anderson, who gets the kill. Nice play by Becca Anderson in the middle. She gets the tool and the point for Paton Churdan. Still 15-13 in favor of CRB. Stream sends this one away. It'll be Violet Johnson to Gracie Johnson in the middle to Malia Kleberg, who can't put it over the net. Paton Churdan staying in set one here. As Coon Rapids Bayard lead cut down to 1 at 15-14. Stream with the serve. It's going to go right in the donut, and Emma Stream will get the ace. Stream ties this one here. Might expect a timeout here from Coon Rapids Bayard in a moment. We'll have to see. Emma Stream will be back to serve again. And here it is. It is out. 16-15 now. CRB Crusaders looking to possibly close this one out in set one. Violet Johnson comes on out. Ella Heidoff will come into the front row for Coon Rapids Bayard. Back to serve, it'll be Gracie Johnson. Serve is on the way. Almost gets into donut. Overpass by CRB. An overpass by Coon this time now. Stream's going to push this one over. It's Lacey Davis to Gracie Johnson in the front. She's going to push it over. Kept alive by Fitzpatrick. Heading it over is Teeples. Here's Lydia Hoppauer to Gracie Johnson. Hit on over by Lacey Davis. Tip at the net by CRB. Hitting it over is Anna Hart. Point will go to CRB. Anna Hart gets it over the net. Just gets lined, it looked like, on that left side. Might not have been. Maybe would have been from what I had seen and what it was called, it was a point for CRB. That's Anna Hart with her fourth kill officially here tonight. Gracie Johnson with the serve. This one will go out. So Paton Churdan stays within a point here in set one. We'll get a substitution here. Taryn Fisher comes out. Mia Russell will come into the contest. She'll come into the front row on the left side. Back to serve here for Paton Churdan. Becca Anderson. It's Lydia Hoffbauer to Gracie Johnson. In the middle to Malia Kleberg, who's going to get the kill. Malia Kleberg, nice swing that time in the middle. It is now 18-16 in favor of CRB. Back to serve here is Anna Hart for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders, but she's going to send that one flying out of bounds. So thanks to some offensive mistakes here from CRB, Paton Churdan staying in this one within a point, 18-17. This time it's Fitzpatrick to serve, tipped over by CRB, but we're going to get a carry call from the up official. Now tied 18 all here in set one. It's been some offensive mistakes from Coon Rapids Bayard that have given Paton Churdan a chance to stay in this one. 19-18 off of the serve that goes into the net. Grace Cullum will come in place of Callie Fitzpatrick. And it'll be Malia Kleberg to serve. Right into the donut. Stream keeps it alive. It's Bailey Anderson. Tipped over by Mia Russell. It's going to go off of the arm of Ella Heidoff. 19 all here in set number one. Here's Bailey Anderson, who is back to serve. Bailey Anderson will get this one to the back row right side. Anna Hart gets it over. Pass to Ella Heidoff will come off of her hands a little awkwardly. And now Paton Churdan, the 2019 lead. They recapture the lead here. Last time they led was at 8-7. Serve is on the way. Here's Gracie Johnson. Pushed over. That time by Aubrey Hoffbauer. She gets it into the donut and she gets the point. Tied at 20 now here in set number one. Back and forth we go between both of these teams. Laura Antover comes in, I should say. Ella Heidoff will go to the bench, and Laura Antover will be back to serve. 9 ace serves for her on the season. Tied at 20 all in set one. Serve is on the way. It's Stream. Gets it to Bailey Anderson. Sets it middle. Paige Teeples trying to get it up, but puts it into the net that time. 21-20 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Laura Antover will be back to serve. Antover sends it away. It's Stream. Gets it over to Bailey Anderson. Back to Stream. Who's got to send it away. Keeping it alive is Antover to Gracie Johnson. Davies has got to free ball this one over. It's Cullum to Bailey Anderson. On the right side, left side to Teeples. Kept alive by Lacey Davis. Stream gets it to Bailey Anderson in the middle now for Mia Russell. Put into the net. And it's going to be a block that time. Aubrey Hoffbauer with the block. Timeout will be called by the Paton Churdan Rockets, and we will take it with them back in 30 seconds on KKRL.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
We're back here on 93.7 KKRL for the Gatorade broadcast booth. Tyler Bruner joining you here tonight in Coon Rapids, Iowa. The Crusaders staying strong here in set number 1. They lead by 2 points at 22-20. Paton Churdan trying to hang on here in set 1 and maybe come away with the win. It'll be Antover who is back to serve. So Laura Antover, the 5'9" senior, sends this one away. It's going to be Teeples to Anderson. Anderson just kind of flips it over the net and gets the point. So 22-21. It'll be Violet Johnson back into the contest for the Crusaders. Perrin Fisher coming in place of Mia Russell now. And Fisher, the senior, will be back to serve for Paton Churdan. It is senior night tonight in Coon Rapids Bayard. We'll hopefully talk with some of those seniors on the Mackey Motors post-game show. Just over the net. Nice serve that time by Fisher. Here comes Bailey Anderson. Sets it middle to Anderson. Point, though, is going to go to CRB off of the 2 touches. 23-21. Coon Rapids Bayard looking to come away with a set 1 win here. Back to serve. It'll be Lydia Hoffbauer. She sends it away into the donut. Becca Anderson to Bailey Anderson. Miscommunication by Paton Churdan. And a point goes to Coon Rapids Bayard. Just some communication errors between Stream and Becca Anderson that time. Wasn't sure who was going to go for it as it was set to the left side. Here's Hoffbauer who sends it into the donut. And it's an ace kill to end it here in set number 1. An ace serve gets Coon Rapids Bayard the set 1 win. We'll be right back in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL as Coon Rapids Bayard leads it 1-0.
Visiting the Paco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DuPaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DuPaco Credit Union.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Great to have you along for tonight's volleyball match. Tyler Bruner joining you here in Coon Rapids, Iowa. Senior night here tonight for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders taking on Paton Churdan. They were able to win set number 1, 25-21. And, early on in this contest, both these teams just with some offensive miscues, just some plays that went into the net, a couple of plays that just didn't go their way. Coon Rapids Bayard just had plays that were some swings that went a little bit too far, some serves that went a little bit too long. So now Coon Rapids Bayard looking to maybe have a little bit smoother set 2 here tonight. Again, we talked about it in the pregame show. Both of these teams coming in, a lot of freshmen and sophomores on both of these teams who are trying to continue to learn the speed and the pace of varsity volleyball. Talking with head coach Marissa Dembinski early on in the season, some of the girls that started off haven't played a lot of varsity volleyball up to that point. Kind of had a shock to the system. We're a little bit surprised with the pace and the intensity of it, but later on this season, I think they've gotten used to it and really have started to make some changes and really started to understand what they need to do better throughout the season. And that goes for Paton Churdan too. They played some good teams from the RVC, are going to play a lot of great teams at the CAM tournament coming up this weekend. Don't forget also, we'll name our Motor Inn player of the game following the contest. Some players that are maybe etching their names. Anna Hart doing a nice job so far tonight. 4 kills unofficially for her. So we'll have to see what happens. So here we go. Set number 2 from Coon Rapids, Iowa. Crusaders win set 1, 25-21. Paton Churdan looking to keep things going. Once again, also, you can watch tonight's broadcast online on our YouTube channel. Just search Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. You can watch and listen to tonight's broadcast. Thanks to Dylan for traveling over here with me to Coon Rapids. Back to serve here, it will be Gracie Johnson. We'll try to keep the Johnsons and the same last names separate here. Fisher get it to Stream. Freed all, but this time by Fitzpatrick. And it'll be Hoffbauer passes up to Gracie Johnson. Middle to Leah Clayberg, who's going to be dug up by Paton Churdan. Anderson will get it left side to Fitzpatrick. It's going to be Davis to Johnson, and it's Malia Clayberg with the kill. Clayberg now with 2 unofficially here for tonight. It's going to be a nice 1-0 start here for Paton Churdan in set number 2. Back to serve, it's Gracie Johnson, gets it into the donut, kept alive by the Rockets. Stream trying to tip it over, can't do it. And it will be the point for Coon Rapids Bayard. So Gracie Johnson now with an ace serve here for CRB. 2-0 lead in set number 2. She gets it right over the tape. It'll be Becca Anderson to Emma Stream. Free ball over by Fitzpatrick. Kept alive at the net. Tipped over, I should say, by Gracie Johnson. Overpass by Paton Churdan. Hit over by Clayberg. Stream can't quite keep the ball alive on the right side. And it's a point for CRB. That was a play for Paton Churdan. It kind of went all over the place. It was at one point of the court, then the other, and Stream had to run it down. Back to serve again. It's Gracie Johnson. She gets it away. Here's Emma Stream. She's going to push it over into the donut. Kept alive by Gracie Johnson. It's Hoffbauer to Davis, who free balls this one over. Bailey Anderson to Becca Anderson, but it's going to be Bailey Anderson with the 2 touches. 4-0 start here for Coon Rapids Bayard, their best start of the night. 4-0 in set 2. Gracie Johnson will be back to serve again. And it's on the way. This one is going to get off the body of Taryn Fisher. So Johnson now with another serve gets the point. 5-0 start here for Coon Rapids Bayard, and timeout's called. We'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds right here on 93.7 KKRL.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
We're back here on 93.7 KKRL. Coon Rapids Bayard early on in set number 2, leading this one by a score of 5-0. Right now, their serving has gotten a lot better. Communication has gotten better as well. And it'll be Gracie Johnson back to serve again. And this is going to come off of the hands of Fisher again. Gracie Johnson, 4 ace serves to get it going here in set number 2. 6-0 start here for Coon Rapids Bayard. This is their best start of the contest. Gracie Johnson again back to serve. Serve is on the way. Kept alive by Stream, hit over by Teeples from the 10-foot line. It's Davis to Gracie Johnson. She sets it middle to Leah Clayberg, kept alive by Teeples. Tipped at the net by Bailey Anderson. It's an overpass, and somehow CRB with the point. That one was a freed ball. It went right to the line on the right side, fell in, got the point. So Gracie Johnson will be back for another serve here. Serve is on the way. And it's going to be kept alive. Bailey Anderson can't quite hit it over from the wall. That's kind of where that serve went. And Johnson, 5 ace serves here in this game. Trying to get that motor in player of the game tonight. Serve is on the way. This one is Anderson, Bailey Anderson to Becca Anderson to Stream, who puts it out of bounds. It is all CRB in set 2, 9-0 start in this second set. Again, Gracie Johnson at the serving line. Top spin serve that goes to Becca Anderson, to Emma Stream, to Fitzpatrick, who's going to be dug up that time by Gracie Johnson, to Davis, back to Johnson. Tipped at the net. It's going to be Fitzpatrick to Johnson, to Davis, to Anna Hart on the left side. Here's Bailey Anderson. Pushed at the net to Anderson. It's Johnson. She sets it middle to Malia Clayberg, who swings well. Kill for Malia Clayberg. 10-0 start for CRB. Again, Malia Clayberg, 5'10" freshman, had some nice hops that time. Here comes Bailey Anderson, sends this one away. Excuse me, Bailey Anderson to Fitzpatrick. At the net, it is going to be Becca Anderson, who's able to get the kill that time. And now, Paton Churdan will finally be able to serve after CRB started off with a 10-0 run. Here is Stream, who sends this one away. It's Heidoff, who gets it to Johnson. Free ball over by Anna Hart, and right into the donut, but it's an overpass by Paton Churdan to Johnson, or to Davis to Johnson. Now Anna Hart trying to hit it line from the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. So those are just some of the things for CRB. They got to be patient about some of those swings just going a little bit too long. They want to go into that back row. Serve by Stream is going to be an ace serve. That was a nice one by Stream. It literally just went over the tape, and that's the kind of serve you want if you are a server. That is nice. So Emma Stream here tonight, 2 ace serves for the senior. Serve is on the way. Nice one that time. It's Heidoff to Gracie Johnson. Davis has got a free ball this one over. It's Becca Anderson, who sets it left side to Fitzpatrick. It's Hoffbauer to Johnson. Point, though, is going to go to Paton Churdan off the 2 touches. This is what got CRB in trouble in that first set. Some of those offensive miscues, and now Paton Churdan taking advantage of it. CRB leads at 10-4 here in set number 2. Here's Hoffbauer to Johnson. Sets it middle to Clayberg. She goes to the right line and gets it. Clayberg with some off-speed swings here tonight as well, so that's kind of throwing Paton Churdan off here a little bit. Anna Hart will come on out, and coming into the contest, Laura Antover, one of the seniors, one of the 3 seniors for senior night. And serve is on the way. Goes right into the middle. It's Fitzpatrick to Stream. Free ball over this time by Becca Anderson. It's Johnson, who's going to get it out to Hoffbauer, who pushes it over to Stream, to Fitzpatrick, who's going to try to swing to the left side line. Does not get it. 12-4 lead here for CRB. 8-point lead. Serve is on the way. Stream, serve receive. Or excuse me, it was Fitzpatrick to Stream. Stream trying to set it behind her on the right side. No one there to get it that time. And it'll be a point for Coon Rapids Bayard. 13-4 for the Crusaders in set number 2. Serve on the way. It'll be Fisher to Stream. Hit over by Teeples. Davis keeps it alive. Gracie Johnson sets it left side. Swinging at it is Lydia Hoffbauer, but Hoffbauer trying to go cross from the left side. Is unable to get it. She sends it out of bounds. 13-5, Coon Rapids Bayard. Anna Hart comes back into the contest, takes the place of Laura Antover in the back row. Here for Paton Churdan. Looks like Mia Russell will go back into the front row, takes the place of Taryn Fisher. Here's Becca Anderson with the serve. It goes into the net. So now Coon Rapids Bayard swinging the momentum back to their side. Again, they got to make sure that those offensive miscues are lessened here in this set. You will have Aubrey Hoffbauer into the contest in place of Lacey Davis. Here's Becca Anderson, set backwards, pushed backwards, I should say, is Emma Stream. Swinging at this one on the left side, Lydia Hoffbauer. And she's going to send it far and away. 14-6 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Grace Cullum will take the place of Callie Fitzpatrick, and she'll go back to serve. Grace Cullum with 6 aces on the season. 14-6 in set number 2 for Coon Rapids Bayard. Serve is on the way. It'll be Anna Hart to Gracie Johnson. She pushes it over. It's an overpass. Lacey Davis to Gracie Johnson. In the middle row to Aubrey Hoffbauer. It's kept alive, though, by Bailey Anderson. To Stream. In the front row to Mia Russell, but she puts it into the net. 15-6 Coon Rapids Bayard as they continue to roll here. Ella Heidoff, the 5'5" freshman, back to serve. No ace serves quite yet for her this season. Nice topspin serve and overpass as it's going to be an ace serve for Heidoff. Nice play. It was a serve received, went over the net, out of bounds for Paton Churdan, and Heidoff will get another chance. 16-6 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Serve is on the way. Stream gets it up front to Bailey Anderson. She sets it middle to Mia Russell. Gracie Johnson sets it left side to Hoffbauer, who gets it over. Mia Russell, overpass, almost blocked at the net. Lacey Davis keeps it alive. Johnson's got to keep it alive. He's got to get free-balled over by Hoffbauer, and it can't. That was a tough play that time. Nice attempt by Lydia Hoffbauer trying to get it over there. She was kind of hitting it backwards, had to try to get it over the net. It'll be Bailey Anderson back to serve. 10 ace serves for her on the season. Off the fingertips of Violet Johnson. That'll be the ace serve for for Bailey Anderson. Had to get the right Anderson named at that time. 16-8 still in favor of the Crusaders of Coon Rapids Bayard. Anderson serves this one away. This one off of the hands of Anna Hart. Another ace serve for Bailey Anderson. Again, those serve receives have been difficult for Coon Rapids Bayard this season. One thing that head coach Marissa Dembinski wanted to see them improve throughout the season. Anna Hart at the net. It's Emma Stream trying to swing at it. She was just a little bit too late to that one. 17-9 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Don't forget our Mackey Motors post-game show. Following the contest, we'll talk with both head coaches and some of the players tonight. Here's Hoffbauer, Lydia Hoffbauer with the serve. It's Becca Anderson to Bailey Anderson. Hitting the 10-foot line is Paige Steeples. Davis to Johnson. In the middle to Aubrey Hoffbauer, who gets the kill. Nice play by Hoffbauer. And I will say this much. Nice sets, too, tonight by Gracie Johnson. She's been doing a nice job of just setting it right where her front row needs it. Here's Lydia Hoffbauer with the serve. At the net, it's blocked, kept alive, pushed over that time by Gracie Johnson. It's Becca Anderson to Bailey Anderson. Stream's got to free ball this one over. Here's Lydia Hoffbauer to Gracie Johnson, sets it left side to Hart, and it's going to kept alive by Mia Russell. Teeples pushed over is Bailey Anderson. Hitting it over the net, Gracie Johnson trying to go for a kill that time, but it goes just a bit too far to the left side. 8-point lead still for CRB. Taryn Fisher coming in place for Mia Russell. We'll get a different ball here for the game. Not too sure, maybe a scratch or a tear or something on that other ball. Back to serve for Paton Churdan. It is Taryn Fisher. Serve is on the way. Top spin serve. Lacey Davis with the pass. Up to Johnson, to Hart, who is dug up. It's going to be free balled over by Becca Anderson. Johnson to Hart, who's got to free ball this one over. It's Fisher, who gets it to Bailey Anderson. Free balled over by Becca Anderson. Nope, it's actually into the net. 19-10 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Coming back into the contest, Malia Clayberg into the front row. It'll be Lacey Davis, who's back to serve. Davis Davis' serve. It's a float serve. It's on the way. Bailey Anderson's got to run and keep that one alive. She does. Paige Teeples trying to send it over, but it goes into the net. 10-point lead again for Coon Rapids Bayard. They had a 10-point lead back at the beginning of this set at 10-0. Here's Lacey Davis with the serve again. Goes into the donut, and she gets the ace serve. We will get a timeout called by Paton Churdan. We're going to take it with them. Coon Rapids Bayard leads 21-10 in set 2. We're back in 30 seconds on KKRL.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Tyler Bruner joining you here in Coon Rapids, Iowa. The Crusaders have been on the roll all set long. They right now lead 21-10. Got the set started with a 10-0 run, and now are leading by 11. This is their biggest lead of the set, and biggest lead, I believe, of the whole game. Once again, it'll be Lacey Davis, the 5'4" senior for Coon Rapids Bayard, to serve it away. It'll be Fisher, gets it to Bailey Anderson. It's going to be Stream who gets it over. Hoffbauer digs it up to Johnson. Free ball over this time by Hart. It'll be Fisher. No, Fisher trying to dig that one up. It goes into the rafters. So Anna Hart there with the kill, it looks like. 22-10 in favor of CRB. Lacey Davis back to serve again. It's on the way. Here's Teeples to Bailey Anderson. Hit over is Stream. Davis keeps it alive. Johnson to the left side to Anna Hart. She gets it over into the donut. It's a pass over, tipped over the net by Hart. So Anna Hart continues to be a playmaker offensively. Gets the tip at the net and the kill. 23-10 in favor of the Crusaders. Lacey Davis back to serve again. Davis gets it to the back row. It's Bailey Anderson to Emma Stream into the net. It is set point here for CRB, looking to get up 2-0 on senior night. Lacey Davis will be back to serve once again. Davis' serve is on the way. It's Fisher to Bailey Anderson to Stream in front of the 10-foot line. Davis will dig that one up to Hoffbauer, pushed over by Johnson, but point will go to Paton Churdan off of the 2 touches. That one's always tough when you're pushing. You always want to make sure it goes even. Those officials are watching to see if those 2 touches or if there's any spin on that ball. So that time, Paton Churdan now, 24-11. Paige Teeples with the serve. Nice serve that time. Violet Johnson's pass is over, and the overpass goes out of bounds. So for the meantime, Paton Churdan now trying to get back in this one. They trail by 12, 24-12, or 24-12 in set 2. Serve on the way from Teeples. It's Hoffbauer to Davis. Free ball over here by Anna Hart. It's Fisher to Bailey Anderson. In the middle to Becca Anderson. Blocked at the net, though, kept alive by Paton Churdan. Pushed over by Becca Anderson. Violet Johnson. Blocked at the net. Big block by Becca Anderson. Nice play by Becca Anderson at the net. That's a big block for them. Not sure if the set can... We'll see what Paton Churdan does. If they get back in this set, man, that would be huge. Paige Teeples back to serve for the Rockets. Just over the tape! And it's a serve for Teeples. That was a very nice serve by Teeples. It just grazed the tape. Violet Johnson tried to come up to serve receive it, but she couldn't. Teeples with another serve. It's on the way, and it's out. And that's how the set will end as Coon Rapids Bayard wins it 25-12. We'll be back in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL. Coon Rapids Bayard leads 2-0.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself after you pull it. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
We are back here on 93.7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Also want to remind you about our Mackey Motors postgame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. We'll talk with head coach Michaela Spar, and I believe Emma Stream will be coming up to talk with us after the game. She seemed thrilled to be talking with us following this contest. And we'll also talk with Marissa Dembinski. We'll talk with a couple of her girls, potentially going to try to get Lacey Davis and Gracie Johnson up here. They're two of the three seniors. We'll try to get them on the microphone following the contest. Coon Rapids Bayard able to win set number 2 by a score of 25-14. Had some offensive miscues here and there, but really got back to swinging well, playing well, setting well. Paton Churdan kind of unable to really stop Coon Rapids Bayard for a large majority. Had a nice run there towards the end, though. Some nice serves from Teeples. Was able to serve it well. I've seen Emma Stream serving very well tonight. But we'll get going as Paton Churdan will control the serve. And it looks like Fitzpatrick will be the one to Stream. Looked like number 9 there. Here's Johnson, free ball over that time by Clayburg. It's going to be Fitzpatrick to Stream. Back to Fitzpatrick on the left side. No points going to go to CRB off of the 2 touches. Coon will start off 1-0. They started off set 2, 10-0. So we'll see what Coon can do here. Ella Heidoff will come into the front row in place of Violet Johnson. Back to serve. It'll be Gracie Johnson. Serve is on the way. Goes into the back row right in between Fitzpatrick and Fisher, and that's an ace serve for Johnson. If I have her correctly, unofficially 7 of those tonight. 2-0 lead for CRB in this third set. Johnson serves it away, and it's going to go off the arms again of Fitzpatrick. Ace serve for Gracie Johnson. I have her for 8 unofficially. Might have been some of them that were not, but from what I got them, or what I got her for 8 of them. Johnson will be back to serve once again. Pseudo topspin serve. It'll be Teeples to Fisher. Stream's got a free ball this one over. It'll be Hoffbauer to Johnson. She sets it left side to Heidoff, but Heidoff puts it into the net. It's a 3-1 lead for Coon Rapids Bayard. Paton Churdan able to start a little bit better here in set number 3. Fisher will come on out. Mia Russell comes into the front row for her. And it is Becca Anderson back to serve. Here's Hoffbauer gets it up to the front row, but it'll go into the net, and that'll be the ace serve there for Anderson. The serving tonight for Paton Churdan has really been good. They've kind of thrown CRB for a loop here. It'll be Hoffbauer to Johnson. In the middle to Clayburg, but Clayburg swings just a little bit too far. It goes out of bounds, and we're tied at 3-all in set 3. So a slower start here for Coon Rapids Bayard in this set. Again, Becca Anderson serves this one away, goes right into the back row. It's Heidoff, gets it to Johnson. Hit over by Anna Hart, goes right in front of Paige Teeples. So Anna Hart gets the kill that time. It is 7 kills unofficially here. We'll get a substitution. Anna Hart will come on out. The senior Laura Anthofer will come on in. It is a 4-3 lead for Coon Rapids Bayard. Anthofer with the serve. An overpass this time. It's Hoffbauer to Johnson to Clayburg, who hits it middle. Here's Stream, sets it left side to Fitzpatrick, kept alive. Somehow, it's Antover to Johnson, keeps it alive. Now Bailey Anderson, pushed by Stream. It's Johnson to Davis, back to Johnson behind the 10-foot line. She gets it over. It's Becca Anderson to Emma Stream. Now over to the left side to Paige Teebles, who gets it over. Lacey Davis keeping it alive to Malia Clayberg, pushed by Hoffbauer. It's Stream to Bailey Anderson. Into the middle, blocked at the net is Mia Russell. That's Clayberg and Hoffbauer at the block. Big block by CRB as Antover will serve it away again. This goes to the right side. Teeples gets it to Stream, who pushes it over. It's Hoffbauer. Gets it to Gracie Johnson. Sent over by Ella Heidoff. Ella Heidoff gets her first kill unofficially tonight. She hits it from the right side, gets it right into the donut. Some nice eyes that time by the freshman. Laura Antover back to serve again. Top spin serve this time. It's Becca Anderson to Stream. She sets it right side to Fitzpatrick. Lacey Davis keeps it alive. It's to Johnson, left side to Hoffbauer, who's going to swing at it, trying to go cross, and it goes out of bounds. 6-4 lead for the Crusaders on senior night. Laura Antover comes out, and Anna Hart comes into the contest. Here is Kylie Fitzpatrick back to serve. It's Hart to Johnson. Now to the left side, blocked at the net, but somehow Clayberg keeps it alive. Here's Teeples, getting it to the right side to Anderson, who puts it into the net. I don't know how Clayberg was able to keep that alive. I would have thought it would have been maybe a carry there, but man, just some nice reactions by Malia Clayberg, who was blocked at the net and allowed CRB to get on top now, 7-4. Here's Clayberg, who puts it into the net off the serve. And again, Paton Churdan's gotten some favors from CRB's offensive miscues tonight. Here's Bailey Anderson, who's back to serve. It's on the way. Here's Lacey Davis. This one always going into the rafters. Johnson pushes it over and gets it. Johnson was on the right side. She pushed it over, got into the donut on the right side. And the point goes to CRB. Serve is on the way. Here is Teeples, tipped over by Bailey Anderson. Point. The fans saying jump ball, but I believe we're just going to redo that point. Not too sure exactly what happened there. I don't think any of the officials were ready, so we'll redo that. Serve on the way from Ella Heidoff. Here's Bailey Anderson, who pushes it over and gets it. Nice play that time from Bailey Anderson. Now gives Paton Churdan a chance here. Down 8-6. We'll get a substitution here. Mia Russell will come on out, and we'll get Taryn Fisher back into the contest. Again, Taryn Fisher serving it away. Top spin serve. It's going to be Hart to Johnson. Left side. Push by Hoffbauer into the donut, and she gets it. Hoffbauer with a nice play that time on the left side. She now gives CRB a 9-6 advantage. Nice crowds on here by both Paton Churdan and Coon Rapids Bayard. Here's Fisher. Tip at the net that time by Malia Clayberg. Kept alive by Fisher. Nope, they're going to say 2 touches. So some nice playing now here by Coon Rapids Bayard, trying to find the gaps in that Paton Churdan defense, and I like how they're switching that up. Lydia Hoffbauer sends this one away. Bailey Anderson gets it middle to Stream, who sends it over. It's going to be Hoffbauer, passes it up to Johnson. Swinging at it is Aubrey Hoffbauer, but her swing is going to go just a bit too far out. 10-7 now for CRB. We'll get a substitution as Cullum will come on out, and Kylie Fitzpatrick goes into the front row. Here is Paige Teeples, who'll be back to serve. Teeples sends it away. It's going to be Davis, who gets it to Johnson. Johnson sits it left side. Anna Hart, who swings, gets crossed from the left side. 8 kills unofficially for Anna Hart tonight. Anna Hart playing very well offensively. We'll get another substitution. We'll have Aubrey Hoffbauer sitting on out. Looks like I think Malia Clayberg. Nope, Violet Johnson coming back in. Here's Lacey Davis, the libero, serving it away. Just a nice serve that time. Teeples gets it to Stream, sent over by Fitzpatrick. It's going to be Hart. No one there to get the pass from Hart. And that'll be, that'll be the point for Paton Churdan. So Fitzpatrick that time. Looks like she'll get the kill. Here's Johnson. She sets it left side to Anna Hart. It goes to Stream. Stream sets it, or passes it to Anderson. She sets it middle for Becca Anderson. Tipped over at the net by Malia Clayberg, who gets it in the donut. Again, this Coon Rapids Bayard offense, just looking for those gaps now in the Paton Churdan defense, doing a nice job of either tipping or pushing into those spots. Violet Johnson comes back out. Ella Heidoff back into the contest. Here's Gracie Johnson, who's back to serve again. That's into the rafters. Almost Stream. Sets it back to Fitzpatrick. Lacey Davis has to get down and keep it alive. Johnson gets it over to Anna Hart, who gets the kill. That was just a hard swing that got back into the back row. 9 kills unofficially for Anna Hart tonight. Gracie Johnson, the senior, will be back to serve again. 13-8, Coon Rapids Bayard. That's going into the back row. Stream keeps it alive. It's over to Anderson, Bailey Anderson, who keeps it alive. Johnson, middle to Clayberg. Teeples digs that one up. It'll be Bailey Anderson who free balls it over. Davis gets it to Heidoff, who's going to be dug up that time by Becca Anderson. Stream gets it right side. It's going to be dug up by CRB. Here's another hit by Heidoff into the back row. It's Fisher, keeps it alive. Hitting it over is going to be Bailey Anderson. It's kept alive by Hoffbauer. And Davis has got to free ball it over. Here's Stream to Bailey Anderson. She sets it middle to Becca Anderson at the net. It's in the net. 14-8 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Timeout's called by Paton Churdan. We'll take it with them. We're back at 30 seconds on KKRL.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
We are back here on 93.7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. We are here in set number 3. CRB leads this one 14-8. Having some troubles here with the scoreboard, it looks like. It's been turning on and off throughout that timeout, but looks like it is back on. Coon Rapids Bayard looking for the 3-set sweep here tonight over Paton Churdan. And as Gracie Johnson will be back to serve. 8 unofficially for her tonight. She gets it back row to Fisher. It's going to be Emma Stream, gets it to Bailey Anderson, who free balls that one over. Lacey Davis with a nice play, was looking at it, was very close to the ball, saw it was going out, got out of the way, and the point goes to CRB. 15-8 in favor of the Crusaders. Johnson will be back to serve. Top spin serve goes to the back row. It's Teeples, gets it to Bailey Anderson in front. It's Stream who's got to free ball it over. Johnson sets it left side to Anna Hart, who's going to swing at it just a bit too hard, and it goes out of bounds. Again, great ideas by Coon Rapids Bayard. Just some of those swings going a little bit too far. They got to kind of swing down a little bit, or maybe swinging just a little bit too straight forward instead of hitting down. It'll be Becca Anderson who's back to serve. Nice serve by her, goes in the back row. Lacey Davis able to keep it alive, passes it front to Ella Heidoff, who's going to free ball this one over. Here's Russell to Stream to Fitzpatrick in the back row. It's going to be Hoffbauer, gets it to Johnson in the middle to Malia Clayberg, who's blocked at the net, but the block will go out of bounds. So nice playing by Coon Rapids Bayard that time. The senior, Laura Anthofer, will come in place of Anna Hart now. So here is Anthofer with another serve. 9 unofficially on the season. Nice serve just over the net. It's Russell to Stream. Hit by Becca Anderson. She tries to go cross from behind the 10-foot line. It goes out of bounds. 17-9 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. It'll be Laura Antofer who's back to serve again. Antofer this time is going to go into the net. And it's a 17-10 point lead for the Crusaders of Coon Rapids Bayard. Laura Antofer comes on out. It'll be Anna Hart who's back in the back row. Here is Fitzpatrick who's serving. An overpass by Lacey Davis. An overpass now by the Paton Churdan Rockets. Davis gets it to Johnson. Now left side to Hoffbauer who goes to the donut. Lydia Hoffbauer with 3 kills unofficially here tonight. 18-10 in favor of the Rockets. Lacey Davis comes on out. Looks like we have Aubrey Hoffbauer who's back in. Back to serve. It's Malia Kleberg. She gets it to the back row. Anderson to Bailey Anderson. Over to Teeples on the left side. Here is Johnson who gets it to Aubrey Hoffbauer. Almost, yes, kept alive by Paton Churdan. Here's Davis, gets it to Aubrey Hoffbauer again to the back row. Bailey Anderson, now free balled over by Mia Russell. Here's Anna Hart to Johnson. She sets it left side to Hoffbauer, to Lydia Hoffbauer, who's dug on up. Kleberg, who's got a free ball it over this time. It goes to Becca Anderson, to Emma Stream, now left side to Teeples. Kept alive by Kleberg. Here's Anderson who's got to keep it alive. Stream's going to be able to free ball it over. Here's Kleberg to Johnson. Now to Aubrey Hoffbauer who sends it over. It's got to get free ball over by Mia Russell. She gets it over. Here's Johnson to Kleberg. Pushed by Johnson now. Into the back row. Stream keeps this one alive and into Bailey Anderson who puts it into the net. Man, what a volley by both of those teams. Unfortunately for Paton Churdan, they put it into the net trying to free ball it over. Malia Kleberg, she gets it to Teeples off the serve. It's Becca Anderson who sets it up front now to Mia Russell, who's got to free ball it over. Here's Johnson, left side to Lydia Hoffbauer into the back row. Push by Stream, not able to kept alive. And Emma Stream that time will get a point for Paton Churdan. 19-11 in set number 3. Coon Rapids Bayard still looking for that 3-set sweep. Bailey Anderson's back to serve. Lacey Davis in the back row gets that. Passes it up to Johnson who pushes it over. Johnson's going to get the hit. Here's Davis, sets it to Hoffbauer on the left side. It's going to be Becca Anderson to Bailey Anderson, but we're going to get 2 hits off of Bailey Anderson. We've seen a good amount of 2 touches here tonight by both teams. Just those sets are a little bit tough. Ella Heidoff with the serve. It's going to go underneath the net. And Coon Rapids Bayard still holding on to an 8-point lead in set 3. Here's Taryn Fisher, who's going to come in place for Mia Russell. Ella Heidoff comes out. Violet Johnson back in the back row. And again, it'll be Taryn Fisher who is back to serve. Fisher, the 5'2" senior. 2 aces on the year. Serve is on the way. This one gets to the back row. Lacey Davis, almost an overpass. It's going to be tipped over by Johnson. Here's Stream, gets it to Becca Anderson. It's going to be dug up in the back row by Hart. Johnson to Aubrey Hoffbauer. In the back row near the service line, gets it. Aubrey Hoffbauer now with 2 kills here tonight. 21-12 in set 3. Coon Rapids Bayard looking for a 3-set sweep tonight. Lydia Hoffbauer, the 6' junior, back to serve. It's on the way into the back row, and it's out of bounds. 21-13 in favor of the Crusaders. Don't forget Mackey Motors postgame show coming up following the contest. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Paige Teeples is the one back to serve for Paton Churdan. It's going to go into the net. 22-13, Coon Rapids Bayard in this one. And back to serve for the Crusaders. It's Lacey Davis, their libero. Top spin serve is on the way and into the ace serve. Lacey Davis with 3 unofficially here tonight. And a timeout is called by the Rockets. We'll take it with them back in 30.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
We're back here on 93.7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Tyler Bruner joining you here in Coon Rapids, Iowa. Crusaders right now up 2-0, leading here in set 3, 23-13, looking to close it out and win 3-0 here on senior night. Lacey Davis will be the one back to serve here. And she sends it away. Top spin serve goes into the net this time. And it's a 23-14 lead now for the Crusaders. Watch out for Emma Stream, I should say. 2 aces tonight. She serves very well. Here's Lydia Hoffbauer, goes into the front row, and again, Emma Stream now will get an ace serve. 3 of them unofficially here tonight. We will get a substitution here. We got one player who's limping a little bit, Becca Anderson. She looks like she's not really in a lot of pain, but, just limping off. Something just uncomfortable that time. We will get Lily Richards, the 5'9" sophomore, in for her on the front row. So we'll probably get some ice that time for Becca Anderson. She looks to be all right. She just kind of sitting there. Knew it was in some pain. Swing it by Malia Clayberg. It's going to go into the back row, but it's going to fall out of bounds. 23-15 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. So Becca Anderson looks to be okay. She just maybe tweaked something there. Trying to get her some ice, so she's on the bench right now. No tears, so that's always a good sign. Gracie Johnson gets it over to Anna Hart on the left side. It's Stream, gets it over to Bailey Anderson. Swinging it now on the left side, Fitzpatrick. Dug up by Malia Clayberg. Here's Gracie Johnson to Lacey Davis in the back row. Bailey Anderson gets it to Lily Richards, who free balls this one over. It's Davis to Johnson and over to Clayberg, but Clayberg will go into the net. I think she maybe mistimed the jump there. She actually fell down. No, maybe not fell down, but she was jumping and trying to get it there. Stream will send this one away off the serve. Hoffbauer gets it to Johnson. It's now to Clayberg, who pushes it over. Here's Stream, who gets it right side to Bailey Anderson. Off of the hand of Johnson. So now all of a sudden, here's Paton Churdan. They're now back in this contest. Down 23-18. At one point down 23-13. So Paton Churdan on a little bit of a run here. Stream gets to the back row. A overpass, but it's kept alive by Malia Clayberg. Here's Anna Hart. She's got to free ball this one over. It's Fisher. Gets it to Stream. To the back row to Teeples, who sends it away. It's Hoffbauer with the dig to Johnson. Now a tip over that time by Clayberg. A nice play by Clayberg at the net. And here's Coon Rapids Bayard with set and match point. Violet Johnson comes back out. Ella Heidoff back into the contest. And here we go with Gracie Johnson. Can she end it on today's serve? We'll see. She's got 8 here tonight, unofficially. Serve is on the way. It's there. It's going to be Fisher who gets it to Stream. Back over to Bailey Anderson. It's going to get live by Johnson to Davis. Freeballed over now by Hoffbauer. Here's Fisher. Nope, that is going to be the game ender. Fisher trying to set it there. Unfortunately, it falls where Paton Churdan Rocket was, and that's the game winner. As the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders win this one 3-0, 25-21, 25-14, 25-18. And we'll be back in just a few moments on 93.7 KKRL for the Mackey Motors post-game show.
Being a part of a team is not only fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Motor Inn of Carroll is your hometown team for all of your sales, service, parts, and collision needs all season long. From the helpful sales staff to the area's best service department, Motor Inn of Carroll has the expertise that you need to stay on the road and keep that auto investment looking good. From work to play, they have it all. Good luck to all the area teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
How about this?
It's gonna work.
I think so too.
American Family Insurance wants to help you bring your dream home to life. New homeowners can save an average of 22%.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Visiting the Paco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. Dupaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without Dupaco Credit Union.
DMAC's 11,000 square foot expansion is done. It features a state-of-the-art welding lab and classroom. Students can learn on their schedule a variety of welding techniques and methods now available on the DMAC Carroll campus. The expansion also includes a brand new commons area that features study spaces and will host many events, including guest speakers. With this new space, students can easily access one-on-one support from advisors and counselors. To make your educational goals a reality, come see our expansion today or call us at 792-1755.
Wins this one 25-21, 25-14, and 25-18. Good notes for both of these teams, I would say. Both teams kind of came off a little bit awkwardly on the offense, had some miscues here and there. Coon Bayard was able to win a tough one in set one, 25-21. Coon got off to a 10-0 start in set number one, winning 25-14, and then kind of controlled in set number three. Paton Churdan coming back pretty well with some nice serves in set number three, but fall 25-18. We do got some interviews we're going to get to, and also we're going to end our video broadcast here for tonight. So thank you so much for joining us on the video side of life. We got post-game interviews coming up here in just a few moments on 93.7 KKRL.
Full Super Value is not only